All right, we should be live here. Yep, I should be benched. Flash ball cam. All right. Looks like we're about to get going here. Obviously, it's the 5v5 FF League brought to you by MSN Streaming Network. I believe Dallas is down one player. I don't think that's the correct team, but we'll go with it anyways. Wait, which team is who? So Dallas is Kansas State, right? Just to be sure. I believe Dallas. Yeah, Dallas is Kansas State. Okay. Great. I'm gonna get the stream going here. I'm gonna post it if they allow it. Anyways, I'm gonna be doing that for a quick second here. Just gonna make sure audio's good. Just to be sure. Yep, audio's cool. Nice. Post the link. We're gonna get going here. It's a little laggy for me, but doesn't matter for me. He's gonna look at his options here. No rusher, of course, because they're down a player, so they're gonna run man. Not too hard of a time for the QB, I would assume. You can just roll wherever, throw to whoever. Gonna go for the short option, complete. Gonna see if he can pick up a touchdown even if he gets the right blocks. Gain of 68. Great job right there. And also, I'm gonna get that chat out of there so that we don't see their team communications. All right. Any questions, throw them in the chat, of course. And I'm gonna post this link in the league. Damn. Close play. Regardless, that is incomplete. They move to the second and goal. All right. Still no rusher. They don't have a fifth, even though it is a 5v5 league. Gonna relay his options, looking for a slant. I would highly assume. Gonna try to connect the dots here. He has that pink sleeve guy. He's open quite a bit on these slants, but kind of getting cloned slightly. A lot of back and forth action here. He's gonna see his options. Gonna go to the back. That is incomplete. They move to third and goal. Unfortunate incompletion right there. And he's gonna get going again right here. You know, he has a lot of time. He can really review what he has, and that is going to be way over. Incomplete. We have fourth and goal here. Gonna see what we get. Oh, yeah, he's going to go for it. Obviously, not going for that field goal. Once again, last chance. Gonna go for the fourth and goal. Rolls left right here. Back right. He's dancing around in the pocket. All right. Once again, that throw wasn't to anybody, but obviously it was a miscommunication on the slant. Unfortunate for the Chicago Bears, I would assume. I mean, I don't know what other team they would be talking about. That is going to be a completion for Dallas. I'm going to have to call them, yeah, obviously they're Dallas in-game, but that is the Kansas City team, if we want to be specific. And let me post this link. You know, I've been dodging that. I've been watching the game, not posting the link. Oh, both are gonna miss. And the Chicago Bears are down 6-0. Kansas City. Good job to them. So they go up by a touchdown early in the game. And they didn't receive as well. That's good. Good for them. Okay, let me get the link going here in this 5v5 league. Let me get the link going here. Yeah, I should be able to. Yeah, I can just post it, right? Why not? Yep, posted it in there. I don't know if he is cool if I. What type of ping do you use for games? I'm gonna ask him right there, and they made the PAT my mistake. Gonna update that. Please, thank you for your patience. All right, gonna go deep. That is a 1v1. It's picked off, and it's a touchback. He toe taps the Chicago Bears. Looking good so far for Kansas State here. I have to look at these records because one of them's a college team, the other's an NFL team. Unless they just ran out of teams. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check on that. I'm gonna check on that right now. Anyways, Kansas State rolling right. I believe it's a 5v5, or is it still a 4v5? It's still a 4v5. They're doing this. A man. No, it is a 5v5 now. It is a 5v5. Obviously, I'm benched. What? Unless that was just me. Yeah, I'm benched. Great throw. It's a gain of 28. Oh, was that me that I was seeing? Yeah, it was me that I was seeing. Okay. It's still a 45. They're doing this with 4 players, mind you. This is a great showing thus far. Their QB's finding options and just dotting up his wide receivers. Gonna go for it. Mags it, and it's incomplete. Almost a toe tap right there, but can't quite keep it in play. Yeah, I'll just try a game start ping. Oh yeah, I was gonna check the standings. That's what I was gonna do. Oh, Mix is the rusher. Okay, got some moves. He's gonna run. They can run, by the way, because they're down a player. Yeah, I can't seem to find these standings. I don't know. Gain of 7. They get the first. Yeah, I can't find the standings, but I don't know. Both of these teams look all right. Kansas State is clearly the better team thus far, but we've had a small sample size, so we're going to need to see some further drives. That is going to be a touchdown right there. 13-0. And if they get the kick, it will be 14-0. Is there... I'm going to try a game start. Is there... I don't think I can ping rolls. I'm not going to ping everyone. Yeah, I'll just... Oh, stream pings. Can I do that? At stream... No, I can't. Okay. That's fine. That's okay. No problem. Give me a quick second. Cool. All right. Anyways, Chicago gets the ball back. Obviously, I'm going to be focused on the game from here on out, by the way. And yes, it is. That was an illegal touch. Okay. 14-0, of course. They made the PAT. And as I just said, from here on out, I'll be focused on the game. Unless there's any questions in the chat, in which so you can just drop those down there. Anyways, Chicago's going to roll right here. Looking for a wide receiver. Still not being rushed. He has a lot of time. That's for sure. Has that option in the middle. Decides to go deep. Risky throw. It's swatted down. Great place to throw. Greatly placed throw, but could not connect. Yeah. I don't know. The guy didn't really respond. Well, that sucks. Anyways, he's going to, once again, have all the time he wants in the pocket. Going to relay his options. And take his time again. Goes short, and that is another miscommunication. As they have to punt it now. I mean, I don't know why they went for that. Let me... Yeah, I don't know. I guess they don't think for that, but that's okay. All right. Kansas State, another chance to once again take a more commanding lead than they already have. That's a great throw, gain of 29. I mean, I can't even imagine if they had 5 players. It would be it'd be unfair. I mean, it's not already unfair, but clearly they have a lot of chemistry and they know what they're doing. Incomplete, slightly over the wide receiver. Yeah, it's pretty, thus far, it's pretty clear who has chemistry and who maybe doesn't have the best chemistry. Gain of 27 right there. And we're going to go into quarter 2. Very quick quarter 1 right there. And we're going to head into quarter 2 here. 14-0, Kansas State. Oh, that is picked off at the line. And that's got to send some momentum to Chicago. I mean, kind of sends a message like we're not going to go out easy. We're going to put up some sort of fight here. And they have some life here in the top of the second quarter. They have some life. Because they don't have a rusher, so it doesn't really matter that they're basically in their own end zone. If they just run like a comeback or something, they should be good. But regardless, he's going to look at his options. throws the comeback, going to make that completion for a gain of 52 yards. And we might have a tighter game than meets the eye. 2 people watching so far, so hello, whoever else is in here, because I know one of them is just me on my phone. All right. And now it's just me on my phone. That's okay. Anyways, checking his options here. He's going to take his time again, as he's done the whole game. He's definitely taking advantage of not being rushed, and that is going to, would have been a touchdown, but gets popped. It's incomplete. And he's going to, once again, look for another touchdown play right here. 2nd 15, has a cut into the middle, also has a comeback. Then they clone each other. But, again, he's really taking his time. Rolls to the left a little bit, trying to find somebody. And he's going for it. And it's slightly overthrown. Very close play right there. If that throws down a little more, that is a touchdown. And okay, he's gonna get going again here. And he rolls right into the middle. He's in the pocket, seeing what he can get. And that is picked off by Atlas. Oh my goodness. Another just blunder by the Chicago Bears right here. And that is picked off. Let me just make sure I don't disconnect. Get some movement on the bench. Yeah, get these legs moving on the bench. There we go. Snowmy over there. Anyways, that's going to be a completion. No tackle so far. Still no tackle. He's mixing around. Gain of 36. Impressive moves right there. Just make sure that I'm good. Alright, yeah. I'm chilling. Okay. Maybe going to go for that throw. No, he doesn't. He decides otherwise. Checking his options. Into the end zone, it's overthrown into the stands. One lucky fan just got a souvenir. So it's still a 5v4. I mean, I don't know if they're going to get a 5th, but yeah, I don't know. Guess we'll find out. All right. Rolling right here. Rusher closing in on him. I believe he can run if he wants. Mixes the rusher back to the left. Looking at some option. Oh, right up the middle. That's going to be a touchdown for Dallas. Not Dallas. Kansas State. I just keep seeing Dallas. And they are winning 20-0. Very commanding lead. What's the... I think the mercy is 35 in game, right? I'm going to have to figure that out, but obviously let's not worry about that just yet, because we still got a game. And they make the point. 21-0. New play that. I mean, all Chicago has to do is just figure out how to use their extra player. I mean, you're up by a player. They only have 4. They're not rushing you. You just got to figure out, find that happy medium of, how many deep throws do we do? How many comebacks do we run? Maybe run a slant of some sort. You've got to find that balance, and you'll be fine. So I wouldn't call this game over by any means. Goes deep with that. It's a good throw. That's a touchdown. Chicago's on the board. The middle of the second. Took them long enough. And like I said, Chicago finds themselves on the board. This is a great throw and catch. Had to reel that one in. They're going to go for the PAT. Would be helpful for them if they could convert on this. So they wouldn't have to go for a 2. Their next touchdown. And they're going to hit it. 21-7. With 2:23 in the second left. Here we go. Kansas State, if I were them, you wouldn't be too concerned, but Chicago's showing some life over there. And they are the home team, so the crowd was probably pretty hyped up. Crowd was energetic as fuck. He's going to roll right, looking at his options. Could hit that comeback. He goes deep. Great throw. Oh, I don't think he had the dive, but incomplete regardless. They moved to 2nd 15. That was a great throw and catch, sadly for them, wasn't quite in bounds. Anyways, he's going to roll left. Relying his options, goes right up the middle. Almost intercepted, but wide receiver gets it. He's getting some blocks. That'll be a gain of 49. Huge gain right there. They move all the way down the field. And here they go. Goes up and over. That's going to be a touchdown for Kansas State as they go up 27-7. Ooh. Nah, not so much a blowout, but definitely a tall task for Chicago if they do want to come back here. One of them's glitched. They're behind the line of scrimmage. And doesn't matter, though. They still make the kick regardless of that. Obviously, can't really redo a kick anyways. So they're up by 3 touchdowns here again. 1:40 left. I believe there's probably time for a few more drives, definitely. So we'll see how this plays out. But yeah, Chicago's still up a man. I mean, they better hope Kansas State doesn't get another player, because if they do, then it's probably going to be wraps. They have one just standing there. They go deep with it. Good throw. Can't quite mag it. Very good attempt. Very close throw. Just wide receiver couldn't get up enough. Needs a higher vertical. Little lag. Okay, move through that. Okay, this is getting pretty laggy. I don't know if it's just me, but for me it's kind of laggy. Milk. Yeah. You've got to throw that eventually. I don't know if would Milk apply here? I don't want to leak their comms, but yeah, he's really just taking his time in the pocket. It depends on what your definition of milk is, but yeah. Because he's definitely taking full advantage of the fact that they're down a player. Kansas State is down a player. Of course, he can't be rushed, or else he'll just leave somebody wide open. And that is not going to be picked off. Goes right around the other player, gain of 54. We're heading into the final minute of the first half. Hikes the ball, rolling around in the pocket once again, no rusher. And he's going to take his time. Now he has to be aware of the milk, though, so he can't take forever again. That's swatted. Maybe could have been intercepted, but damn, bends that guy over. Lets him know that he fucking missed. But anyways, taking his time again. The throw, it's overthrown. They head to 3rd and 15. Go to 3rd and 15 here. Chicago has got to convert here. It's pretty crucial that they get something here, whether it's 3 points or it's 7 or 6. They've got to get something here. And you've got to send a message before halftime. And that is great throw, and it's a touchdown, Chicago. And we have a 13-28 game on our hands. That is a great play. Gives them some life. Maybe could have been swatted. Not sure. Probably not, honestly. That was a well-placed throw. That was a very good throw. And that is going to be up and good. 2-score game. Heading into half. Not really. There is still 13 seconds. Kansas State, I would assume, is going to go for a bomb here. We'll see if they try for a short play. They probably will, yeah. Can't quite get the mag. They have 8 seconds left. Obviously, they've got to just maybe try to get one throw up for field position and then go for a bomb. They're going to have to go straight for the bomb. That's not gonna work. He catches it, gain of 53. Doesn't matter. Half is over. Excuse me for around 10 to 15 seconds. I have to get a drink real quick during the halftime, of course. All right, just got a drink, and looks like we're already getting started here. All right, Kansas State, right out the gate, 31-yard gain. Good job to them right here. All right, already have pretty good position for a touchdown. That's going to be up. It is magged. Touchdown for Kansas State. And they are now up by 3 touchdowns once again. 34-14. All right. Gonna go for the PAT to put them up by a full 21 points. See if they can convert. Looks like they will. And I also believe Chicago, one of Chicago's players is left. So that's got to be worrisome for them. Am I right or am I wrong? I'm right. Yeah. It's a 4v4. This is not good for Chicago, as they were already struggling with a 5v4. You got to wonder, how are they going to do with actual even teams? Probably going to look for that short. He does. It's a completion. And they are just going to take him down right there for a gain of 28. I mean, yeah, you got to be worried for Chicago here. I mean, they weren't doing too great before, but with even teams, see how they do now. Even players, that is. That's a sack for 9 yards, 9-yard loss. 2nd and 24 here. As now he is under some pressure and has to roll back. Rolling to the right. He's going to roll left now. Looks over his options. Throws up a deep ball. Good play. They get a touchdown. Good job by Chicago to show them that they can do it. They can do it with even players. You know, we have a 2-score game once again. In a 4v4. Not so much living up to the 5v5 league name. Not that it really matters, but yeah, anyways, 44. Kick is up, and it is good. And officially a 2-score game. 35-21, your current score, as the third quarter ticks down. I would assume they're going to new plant. Just let it go. Yep, touchback. And here we go. All right. Kansas State looking for their QB to pick up the ball here. And he goes to do so. You know, they've got to feel more comfortable than ever now. I mean, they've been down a player the whole game. Now they don't have to worry about that. We'll see what they do. 2 players burning. One of them cuts off. He goes for that slant right there. What's that called again? I forgot the term for that. It's just me on my phone and the chat. If I want to remind myself, then I can go ahead. But yeah, I don't know. It's like a corner slant. Why not? We'll call it a corner slant. Has one wide receiver kind of burning in the middle. Might just go for the short option here. He does. That's overthrown and almost intercepted. My mistake. Very close to being picked off right there. They've got to be more careful with those throws, and they continue on with their drive. Trips over him for a gain of 23 yards. They get the first off of their 3rd and 15. The clock keeps ticking. Gonna hike it. Good possession up the middle. Makes the completion. He's juking around for a gain of 18. I have no idea if there's any fumble, so yeah. I think there probably is. There's probably a fumble. So somebody just went for a hit stick, guys. So. Can that guy, is he on their team or is he just like a ref? He might just be a ref. Yeah, he might be. So make sure I don't disconnect right there. Rolling left. Throws it up. It's caught. Great touchdown right there. They regain their 3-touchdown lead. So it is now 41-21. And they convert on that. Going for the PAT. Chicago not giving up. They're still in this game. They've just got to figure out their defense. Their defense has been lackluster thus far. 42-21. Up by 3 whole scores. 21 points. Back up to 4 viewers. Hello, my 3 new viewers. Let me know how it's going. One of them is probably my friend from before, but putting on some pressure, almost gets sacked. Gets out of it. He's looking up, and he gets sacked. As he rolls left for a loss of 8. 2nd and 23 here. He's looking for those wide receivers, but can't seem to find them. They're all just kind of streaking. But it goes deep right to the opposition. That is going to be intercepted. And he's tackled right there for a turnover. That is That is not what you need if you're a fan of Chicago. You've got to be disappointed with that one. It's not very good communication. One of them dropped, and then he threw it. Kansas State, can see what they can do here. If they go up by 4 touchdowns, it might be safe to say that this game is over. But we'll see. So we head into the lower half of the third quarter, of course. Deep ball. It's a good throw. It's caught, and it's a touchdown. And they are now up 48-21. That is a large score to a not so large score. Oh man. And Chicago's hanging in there. We're gonna see what they can do. Gonna go for the PAT. It is good. 49-21. I don't believe either team has missed a PAT thus far. Chicago getting ready to try to answer to that. They have to answer here if they want a chance. They've got to find a way to answer, whether it's a touchdown through like comebacks, slants, whatever the fuck you need. That's a toss. That is a 2 versus 1. Intercepted. Big surprise. And ball goes back to Kansas State. This one might be over. Well, they're hanging in there. Okay. They're hanging. Right. Yeah. All right. I'll stop. Okay. Anyways, ball's back to Kansas State. They're going to roll out right here. Rolls left. Another burning option up that middle part. See what he goes with. Doesn't go for it. The rusher predicts that comeback, gives him some more space. Now he has a lot of space. He has a little corner right there. He's going to go for it. And that is another touchdown. Tough time for the Chicago Bears right here. This is a tough one. This is a hard game to swallow. I mean, you were up. You had the 5-4 advantage of the whole game, and now it's gone out of hand. At this point, it's gone out of hand, and they make the extra point, 56-21. I mean, they had to take advantage when they had that player up. And they couldn't get enough offense brewing during that period, so definitely paying the price now. So they're down big time in the bottom of the third. They're going to peacock it. I wonder why. 35 is mercy. And this game is over. Chicago doesn't agree. They don't believe it's over. They believe that mercy needs to happen in the first half. I have no idea personally. I think it's different based on the league, so we're gonna. Okay, yeah, Mercy's 35 lead, so that's it. That should be game here, right? That's game. I think that might be game. All right then. Right. Well played, Kansas State. All right, well, that's game. Kansas State, clearly the better team in that one. We're going to reload the stats here. Just going to give everybody a quick look at these. 8 for 8 on the field goals. That's good. Anyways, those are your stats. Just going to let those run through, and then we can head out of here. Well played by both teams. Chicago just couldn't take advantage when they needed to the most. But regardless, thank you for watching. If you're watching right now, make sure to subscribe.